Sorry I cut us off so short on that last video. I was a little bit all over the place. If you talked to me yesterday, you know that. Okay. So again, there's a lot of criticism of interest groups. We'll talk about this a little bit more as we progress some to this unit, and then when we get to our unit on Congress, as I keep referencing. Okay, but some people just feel like that group has too much influence and too much voice, and rather than allowing the voice of the individual to be heard, which is a possible positive, it drowns out the voice of the individual. Okay. One last thing that I want to talk about is ways in which they've attempted to regulate interest groups, but they can't get rid of them because they are without a doubt protected via the First Amendment. Okay, so a couple of the big things. The one is they have these things called revolving door rules, which means if you served in Congress, you cannot leave Congress and become a lobbyist for at least 1 year to try to provide like a separation. They don't want someone who is a lobbyist to have an unfair advantage because they have close ties or relationships with members of Congress. But really, it's just a 1 year cooling off or waiting period if you are a member of Congress before you can become a lobbyist if you choose to do so. Okay, probably the biggest regulation is that all interest groups that lobby, so if you are directly trying to influence lawmakers within Congress, you are required to register with the government so that they know you are in fact a lobbyist, that you are a person who is being paid to persuade them and you are not just an average citizen representing yourself. You do represent a group that has the money that is paying for that. And they also have said if your organization is a direct lobbying group, it is not tax exempt. A lot of interest groups, if they don't lobby and they are literally providing services to people, do get tax exempt status, like when they're purchasing items and stuff like that. So those are the last few important things to note. Again, just as a remember, there is one silly little video in Schoology. You can choose to watch it or not. It's only a few minutes, and I think it's funny, so you should watch it. When you're done that, just remember you should have finished your intention sheet up through tasks 1 and 2. We have just done this video. If you need to get the slides, you can directly do that. And if you're finished already, go ahead and preview task 3. We will officially introduce that tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you soon. Email me with any questions.